welcome, and I really do mean welcome. Yeah, all of you, just as you are right now in this moment. Nothing to fix, nothing to change, just simply a space in which you can soften a little bit and carve out some time just for you. The run up to the holiday season can be so fraught with expectations, places to show up to, people to show up for. And yet we can't do any of this wholeheartedly, as we know, if we don't fill our own cups first. So my wish from my eccentric little heart right now is that you really allow yourself to indulge in the next moments into a greater feeling of self-soothing, self-acceptance, self-compassion. And I notice that I'm immediately placing my hands on my heart space as I transmit that to you. And so my invitation is the same to, for you to come into a contact with your heart space, perhaps with one or two hands, and to gently feel the warmth of your own skin, perhaps touching your heart, or perhaps just the warmth coming through your clothing onto your hands. Just feeling the physical connection with your own heart space. And as you feel this connection, I'm guiding you relatively intuitively right now. I'm not following a script. There's no ChatGPT. My body wants to invite you to slightly lean forward so that your hand or your hands are literally holding your own heart. If you're lying down, you can find a way just to allow your heart to feel held by you. And I really fully trust your somatic intelligence here. And so as your precious heart relaxes into that holding, I invite you to take some slower, softer, and perhaps deeper breaths into your heart space. Knowing there's no right or wrong way to do this. The idea here really is to feel into the wisdom of how your heart wants you to breathe into it. So staying connected to you. And as you continue to breathe with your heart, you might notice that the warmth beneath your hands is starting to radiate a little bit. Mine certainly is as I do this with you. So allowing the warmth of your heart space to begin to fill your chest. So you're literally filling up very slowly and intentionally with your own warmth. allowing yourself to feel the deliciousness of bathing in your own warmth. And noticing where there might be other parts of your body that feel a bit more numb or on the outside, and just allowing that warmth from your heart space to begin to travel to the parts that really need it. I'm noticing that my feet right now are a little bit chilly and a little bit numb, so I'm just allowing my energy to begin to travel downwards through my heart and belly and legs down into my feet. So just allowing your own warmth to find the trajectory that's right for your body in this moment. Noticing how gorgeous it feels to allow yourself to work with your own energy, to radiate your own energy intentionally, lovingly, generously towards yourself. How many times do we find ourselves giving away our energy, giving it out, directing it beyond us and externally? And that's very beautiful and a vital part of life. And yet here and now, what feels really important is directing that heart energy towards ourselves, into ourselves, around ourselves. I don't know about you, but right now I can almost feel my energetic body expanding and literally glowing. If it helps, you can even use your hands to allow the energy to travel around your body. So sending the palms of your hands from your heart down to the places that most need your warmth and your healing. We are self-healing, feeling creatures. We sense, we receive much more than our minds would have us know or believe. And so to your beautiful minds, just, an invitation to rest and let that incredibly powerful, soft, knowing heart energy to work its magic. Continuing to breathe. And noticing any little feelings that come up in your energetic body. In my body, I notice there's a feeling of relief and nourishment, and also a joy, a very ordinary kind of joy, but a joy. So noticing what's present for you emotionally as you allow your heart energy to help your body to wind down and relax. And as you continue to radiate and channel your life force from your heart around your body, I want you to notice, what's the color of my heart's energy? What's the texture? Is there a sound that I can hear when I allow my heart power to heal me? So taking some moments to consciously dial up the energy from your heart space. Allowing, receiving, and soothing yourself in your own energy. I just saw an image of a waterfall, so it's like almost like bathing in the waterfall of your heart's love. Yeah. Feeling into that. And if any little doubts or moments of the to-do list creep back in, just turning that shower back on and luxuriating in the joy, the replenishment, the revitalizing of that shower of goodness. And now that you're physically receiving your own goodness, I want to invite you into a moment of validating yourself from the inside out. And so the first thing I want to invite you to do is to think of 2 things in the last days that you've done really well. It could be the smallest of things, like I managed to actually sit down with my cup of coffee for 5 minutes. Or maybe there's something more celebratory and bigger scale. It doesn't matter. Take a moment inside yourself to celebrate those 2 wins. And as you celebrate, I want you to really receive yourself in that. So you might want to give yourself a self-hug. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, or just even gently touch your cheeks. You can even just give yourself a little kiss on the hand. Put it on your cheeks. Just sending your body and your soul these very tender, almost childlike moments of self-affection, self-approval. They're so subtle, and sometimes we deem them to be fluffy, or we don't give these moments enough time in our lives. And continuing to see ourselves through the eyes of our own hearts with love and approval. I want to invite you to say 3 things out loud that you really appreciate about yourself in this moment. And of course, if you can't say those out loud, then please say them internally. But I'd love for those sentences to start with I am. So I am plus a quality that you're really celebrating about you. notice the warmth, the openness, and what that generates in you. And the more that you can show up for yourself in this way, the more that you can take micro moments to breathe, feel, connect with your heart, acknowledge what you're doing well, see yourself, the more, of course, you can show up into your relationships and interactions in the same way. And the more that we're able to allow ourselves these moments of self-love, we begin to radiate that outwards to others. And when they see that, the irony is that they're able to love us more because we're showing them how. So may this short practice today fill your heart with juicy feelings of self-love and self-compassion. You matter greatly. And I really thank you from the bottom of my eccentric heart for spending this little moment with yourself today and allowing me to be your guide. And I wish you much gentleness and patience and joy and forgiveness, and above all, self-connection as you start to wind down this winter.